again, guys, and welcome to another inbox review here at Z.M.S.C Model Works. And with the completion of the top secret RX-7 from Alpha Model, we've been given the chance to build one of the first RX-7 Veilside kits available now. Pick it up while it's hot because these things are selling out fast. So in the box, we've got several bags of little resin parts. So for instance, we've got our rubber wheels here with associated tires. This bag, we've got our rear deck, our dashboard, and the main interior tub. Here we've got a lot of little ancillary bits, parts for the body, parts for the interior, parts for the brakes, stuff like that. Did notice here on mine that the steering column is missing its other lever. It's broken off, but it is in the bag, so we'll have to put that back together when we get the time. Here we've got our parts for our front wing, parts for the rear wing, our steering knuckles, exhaust parts, and other parts of the interior like the seats and the door cards. And then we've got two little pieces here for the seats and our cast clear parts, which are very nice, not showing any distortion whatsoever. So a very good job with those. I found the clear parts to be very good on the top secret R35 as well. Additionally, we've got our combined sort of clear windows. We've got our decals, photo etch, and whatnot in here. These could actually come with metal seat belts, which will be interesting to paint. So we'll probably mold them to the seats, and then after that, we'll go ahead and paint them while they're in their final shape. And then you also get this nice kind of display placard for your finished build, however you decide to mount it. And then of course we've got the attachment screws to put the steering knuckles on the body and whatnot. And last but not least, we have the body, but I'll start with the chassis here. So this is the chassis plate that's going to go on underneath. You can see our mounting holes for the screws that are going to go in. Very nicely detailed. Again, it's going to be underneath the car. The car's going to sit quite low, so unless you have it up on some sort of a lift to show underneath, you're not really going to see the difference. So all the chassis detail is molded in here, and you're not really going to see much of it, which is okay, because the whole point of this is the very nicely cast Veilside RX-7 wide body kit. So we've got the headliner there molded in and very nicely detailed. No grain or anything else like that to worry about. We've got our mounting points for our steering knuckles, attachment point for the kind of edge of the lip to finish off. Rivet detail, it's a little bit on the mushy side. But you could easily sand that off and then drill a couple of holes and put in some aftermarket rivets should you choose. That's probably what I'm going to do, because I think it'll just polish off the look of it a lot better. Panel lines are nice and crisp. Maybe a little bit of debris. Yeah, a little bit of debris in there, but that's no biggie. We can always go ahead and deepen these. There's the two little fender blades that are going to get mounted on after it's painted, and there's those location holes, so just make sure to go light on the paint and primer on that area so you get a better fit. I don't know if that's, it looks like a ding. Yeah, I don't see it on this side, but I see it right here. That's a little bit of a disappointment, but you know, body filler and a little bit of sanding won't hurt it much, and it'll bring it back to where it should be. course, the nice split window there with rivet detail on that as well. The taillights and this massive, it's almost like a foot wide on each side. It adds like almost 6 feet to the width of the car, which is insane. But they did a great job of reproducing it. Might be a little bit difficult to get the paint down in here. I think I would have liked to see this part separate along with these guys here, just to make it a lot easier to paint, but such is life. We'll figure it out. Yeah, everywhere else looks pretty decent. I think the only shallow parts are right up near the edges, so the door panel line right here is a little bit faded as it comes to the edge, and then there's a big block on this side, as you can see there, and the same on this side here. So a little bit of a scriber, it'll do it some justice and get it sorted out. And then the only other kind of, I'm not saying annoying, but kind of tricky part is the kind of dash vent here, or the engine vent. It's really well molded to get that kind of shape and contour molded in detail with all the mesh and stuff in there. It's very nice. It's just gonna be a pain to paint it, but oh well. I have less to complain about. But yeah, so that's the brand new Veilside RX-7 kit from Alpha Model. Go ahead and pick one up for yourself. We'll be doing a build with this and a full step-by-step as usual, and how we put this together. So looking forward to that. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.